All right. So here we go. We're watching a Vice documentary. It's called "This Is What Winning Looks Like." One of the most amazingly unbelievable fucking things I've ever seen in my life. And this doc, it paints the picture of Afghanistan that I saw, that every Marine that I served with saw, which was a picture of failure and waste, to sum it up, right? And that was part of what led me to write my book. That part of what led me to journal while I was there. I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. What the fuck are we thinking trying to impose democracy on these fucking people? They're still fucking little kids. And it's socially acceptable. There's something going on in the mindset of this fucking, at least all of Helmand province, that is like, we're not going to impose democracy here. These are tribal people. They don't give a fuck about the nation of Afghanistan. So that's what I saw when I was there, and I journaled about it, and I wrote a book about it. And a lot of that anger is what has fueled me to continue making comedy, because there's just no other way to process it. And so there's a Marine major in here, and the way that he takes all the things that are happening, the horrible things that are happening, the way he takes it, like, I can tell that dude is fucked up for life. And what I did was I purposely distanced myself from that pain, because I knew it would serve me no good. I could still do my job without feeling the pain that this Major Stuber did. Which speaks to comedy, which I can get into later. But what I want to make this video for is for anybody who wants to be involved in A Grunts Life Season 2. In any sort of involvement. Writing process, might be late for that, maybe not. But especially acting, especially being involved in the production team, production design, set building, all that stuff. Like, we need a lot of fucking hands to make this thing happen, but also a lot of actors. People to work in the background and shit, and we're not going to have the money to cast all the background actors that I want to fill the scenes up with a lot of people. So I want to come up with something where we can get. I know a lot of you guys who have been to Afghanistan. Like, this shit's going to speak directly to you, and so I'm hoping this is like a call out that you're like, yes, I want to be a part of this project so bad. I'll come out there and fucking throw down work, and we're going to pay you. But I don't know. I kind of want to come up with something so that I can get a lot of you guys who are diehards, who have been to Afghanistan, you have felt this pain, you see how we're channeling this pain and we're building comedy around it, and you see how this is going to be something really good for every dude who's ever been over there, and who's been a part of the mind fuck that is a counterinsurgency. So check this out. This is mind-blowing shit. This is what makes me want to kill Marine officers, like literally kill them. Not anymore. Because I have no aggression in me anymore. But back in the day, I definitely did. And if you saw A Grunts Life 1.
Asking Afghans to pick sides, the side of the Afghan government, right as we're leaving, and right as the Taliban are as strong as ever. And if I was an Afghan living in Helmand province...
Asking them to pick sides, just as we're leaving.
I wouldn't pick any side. I'd be nice to...
Did we try that, like, right when we got there?
At that point.
Here's the key.
Was a visit from the American ambassador.
The ambassador.
I was told it was a symbolic visit.
This is so brilliant.
Has always been known as the most dangerous town in Afghanistan. So the American...
So, part of what has always infuriated me about the Marine Corps was the culture amongst officers. And this culture of suck dick, kiss ass, fucking just the officer's number one concern. It's not the troops or the mission. It is getting a good fit rep from the guy above him. And that's what drives them. Staying in the good graces of the guy above you. And like, that's what drives all the thought process. You guys saw it in Generation Kill. Remember Gen Kill? The fucking, the first recon colonel's always talking, or everyone's always talking about the Godfather. Oh, we gotta make the Godfather happy. We don't want to piss the Godfather off. The Godfather says, the Godfather wants. Right? Like, it's all about pleasing the Godfather. And then what did the Godfather say? It's all about pleasing chaos, pleasing Mattis. Like, why would that thought ever even enter your mind when you're fighting a fucking war? Pleasing the guy above you. What? That's some shit that fucking pisses me off. It's gonna get expressed through this. So, here we go. Perfect example, Marine officers being lying little fucks. We're looking at a lieutenant colonel and a captain here. We're gonna see in their faces. We're gonna punch in really fucking close. We're gonna see in their faces how they really feel. Ready?
And and deputy British ambassadors visited to show if they can visit this hostile
So
town.
the ambassadors are coming, dog and pony show, right?
They walked about 150 meters, had lunch, had a
Coming to
briefing
Sangin.
where they were given nothing but glowing reports. About
Glowing
how
reports.
everything was going.
So they're not.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
They're not staying and fighting. They're starting to move out.
Yes, sir.
Look at that face. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whatever you want to hear. Yes, sir.
A little bit earlier here specifically because of some of the operations that have been taking place.
Look at his fucking face.
Yes, sir. We
This is
moved
good.
out with 1-7 about a month ago and significantly reduced a lot of the Marine presence in Sangin and northern Helmand, and we've seen ANSF continue to hold all those patrol bases throughout Sangin.
Hey, look at the ambassador. This guy's brilliant. I'm going to cast a guy that looks exactly fucking like him. Look at this guy. Getting glowing reports. Look at that Marine captain. I just don't know how you could live with yourself. Because it's this bullshit that causes us to keep sending troops into the fire, sending meat into the grinder. It's exactly the same fucking thing that happened in Vietnam. Everyone from the bottom up is lying. Lies. Like, dudes are dying for lies. Like, look, we're fucking grunts. We joined to fight and we're willing to die, but like, just make good decisions along the way. Like, is that too much to ask? Like, not lie?
Numbers may show that there is an increased frequency in the attacks. The effectiveness is far less than ever before.
Oh, I gotta go back to that fucking face. Come on, buddy. Come on.
That there is an increased frequency in the attacks. The effectiveness is far less than ever before.
Okay. So, what you'll see is that there's an increase in the frequency of attacks. That sounds like a bad sign. But they're not as effective as they were before. What does that mean? He doesn't define that. There's no data behind that. There's no, like, only this many deaths. Only this many people went to first level medical care or second level medical care. It's just, so I mean, as you'll see, there's an increase in the frequency of the attacks, but the attacks are far less effective. Trust me. Like, that's the kind of bullshit that is coming from Marine fucking officers. Isn't that insane? And they're so proud. Marine officers are so proud.
People are talking about security may not be that good, and I showed a map of 2010 where you could see the
People are talking about security might not be that good. Who are people? Like everyone in Sangin?
entire Sangin Valley is blocked red, and now we talked about it in.
So, he said, this is so great. Now, the entire Sangin Valley used to be blocked red. So, this map right here, the whole thing was just the color red, indicating that all of Sangin was dangerous. But as you can see here, there's just pockets of danger, kind of, well, everywhere. Isn't that insane? That's the kind of pathetic little manipulations of verbiage that people actually take serious. Like, I don't know how he took himself serious. I don't know how he expected to have any sort of respect from any of the other fucking people in his command. I don't know how the fucking ambassador sat there and was just like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, before it was like the whole area was dangerous, and now it just looks like those 23 areas are dangerous. What? That's fucking special.
Pockets twice in entire district. And
Look at him.
I said that's a good
He's not believing it. Look what he says.
thing. So there's not that sustained presence that we may have seen.
Look at his
in the
eyes.
past. So again,
Look at his
it's
fucking
continuing
eyes.
to grow throughout the district.
Does he believe what he's saying?
Working together is.
And look at him. He doesn't fucking buy it. He knows it's bullshit. The ambassador.
Absolutely. So we've got the
Cooperation, learning, I think that's all.
The whole learning thing, you know, like developing an army and a police force and a government and infrastructure Like, is that whole learning thing taking place?
Afghanistan is now.
I want to punch his fucking head in! What? That's insane. Our government, right here, guys. Greatest country in the fucking world. It still is. We're still not as fucked up as most of these other countries. But that's what we did. That was us. And that makes me fucking infuriated. Like, I'm being chill right now. This is why I make comedy. This is why A Grunts Life Season 2 is going to take a shit on the first. The first, I didn't know what I was doing. I had never written anything more than fucking 12 pages before the first one. And so I had no idea what I was doing. And a lot of you guys really liked it, but I'm telling you, that's fucking shit compared to Season 2. Because Season 2, we're going to step up the humor by 100 times. But we're also going to include so much more truth, painful truth. Truth that makes us fucking grunts and engineers and just everyone who's been in Afghanistan. I don't want to say grunts, because everyone's felt this pain. Being in Afghanistan and being like, what the fuck are we doing here? These people don't want us here. It's like, I watched the Vietnam documentary by Ken Burns on Netflix. I'm like, every single thing we experienced in Afghanistan, we did in Vietnam. Like, we made all the same mistakes. Isn't that insane? Step by step. All the same fucking mistakes. And all the signs were there. The signs were here in fucking in Afghanistan. The signs were much fucking brighter. Bigger and brighter. It was like a big sign on the Vegas Strip. And still, just meat into the grinder, into the fire. That's the danger of the military-industrial complex. It's a scary shit.
Safer than it was.
They're pretty.
Look at this fucking
It
shit.
felt like they were there for the photo op and to tick a few boxes and then.
See, this guy Ben Anderson, he calls it the fuck out. He calls it like it is.
Who was so open and honest about all the problems he's having: kidnapping, murder, drug abuse, child rape. He was there and had to sit through
Kidnapping, murder, child abuse,
Say
rape,
what-
all that, all the good shit, man.
That's a deliberate choice, not to ask him a question.
They don't ask him
I
shit.
guess the CEO just wanted to present a very rosy picture.
Why? Because marine officers are worried about losing their jobs. That's the number one concern, is losing their jobs.
All going on, then
Not getting a good fit rep. Not getting company command, battalion command, regimental command. Look at this shit. For the UN ambassador, Sangin 2, a battalion's return. Look at this. Badass walking out of this door like a hard charger. Patrolling like a gangster. Sitting down like a boss. Yeah, you guys are doing great. You guys are doing fucking great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, guys.
It's about relationship.
Boy, that was fun. So, this will be the first in a series of videos that I do talking about my thoughts on Afghanistan, which you can get if you go read my book, Embarrassing Confessions of a Marine Lieutenant. And then you can watch Season 1. It's got a few more of my thoughts. And then Season 2, which is coming soon, which we're going to need your help. Me, Jonathan Forsyth, and Dylan are the head writers. We got Ashley Ford, Dylan Ben Israel, Ashley Ford's helping out. And we've had a whole bunch of other people help out. Tim Jensen from Gun Style, Dan Sharp, Pop Smoke, Jared Taylor, Matt Griffin from Combat Flip Flops. All of them have contributed to the story and writing process so far. But we need people to fucking actually do work on set. So if that's what you're trying to do, if you're gonna message us, and you type like you're fucking illiterate, yo bro, I wanna fucking help out, FFGGG, we're not gonna respond. Like, act like a fucking professional, because this is a goddamn fucking job. We're gonna be spending almost $500,000 fucking dollars on this goddamn thing. So we're not gonna hire fucking losers who are illiterate. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. So if you want to actually be a part of this thing, act like a fucking goddamn professional, because that's what it takes to make this fucking shit. Filmmaking is hard as fuck. So send us a resume, headshot. Hey, this is what I can fucking do for you guys. Here's my experience. I'm really passionate about this because I served there and I lost fucking 3 of my buddies, or I lost my legs, or Fucking all my buddies committed suicide when we got home because that place was such a fucking shit show. Whatever the fuck the reason is, let us know. Communicate that to us so we know where your heart is. And then tell us what you're fucking good at. Because if you're not good at shit, you're not getting a fucking job. Gotta be good at shit. No pathetic shit. No one's getting a fucking job because I really need help. No, get the fuck out of here. Be good at something. Even if it's showing up on time. Like, hey guys, I've never been late. Well, we might hire you.
So this is a peace yoga that doesn't involve
All right.
anything.
I'll make more of these. If you want to fucking work on AGL2, if you even if you just have stories about working with the ANA and how pathetic they are, we're gonna need a lot of Latinos, and anyone who could look like an ANA, we're gonna need you. So fucking holla back. I'm gonna need you guys to study all of these documentaries, but especially This Is What Winning Looks Like. Study these things because you're going to be taking on real ANA people. We're building all these characters off of real people. And some of these ANA guys are quite entertaining, as I think a lot of you know. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. Thanks for being a fucking hard-working, talented professional when you reach the fuck out. And we'll see you out there.